Jen, I believe that you're verbalizing some anger right now. Would you like to tell me why that is?
I'm just ready for this to be done.
Well, I hear your frustration, and I think we've discussed before about the issues of fixing habits are going to take longer than just a few sessions.
Yeah, but isn't there like a clear process?
Unfortunately,
like shortcut.
Unfortunately, no, there's not. You have a lot of opportunities, and I would like you to express some of the good things that you have to help you with your anger issues.
Well, some of the tools you gave me last week, I guess.
Have you been using them? Okay, have you been using those? The deep breathing, the 5 senses?
No.
Is there a reason why?
I don't have time.
So you have time to get angry, but you don't have time to keep from getting angry.
Yeah, I don't think about doing that.
Okay, so there's an area that we can address, how we need to consciously think about what is causing us anger and frustration.
Okay.
Could I make some suggestions?
Sure.
Well, you are very close to your girlfriend and your child, so that's a good support system for you. They're going to be able to, the girlfriend especially is going to be able to help you with saying, you know, I notice this happening, and then you get angry. Or, you know, maybe it happens every day you come home from work and you had a bad day. You know, maybe work is your trigger, and you haven't recognized that, but maybe she has. Or maybe it's the fact that having a new child in your home is very stressful. So recognizing those triggers are important. And have you discussed those kind of things with your girlfriend?
No, not commonly.
Okay, all right. Well, and that's something that we can start on. There are a lot of areas that we can address with that. How about your parents, your family? How do they feel about your anger? Do they think it's a little bit out of control? Are you very close to your parents?
Yeah, but when I get angry, they kind of just, leave or, back off.
Okay. Well, what I'd like to offer are a few tools that go along with what I've already given you last week. And those kind of go along with being focused in the moment, being mindful of what's going on around us. I noticed in some of the earlier sessions you would get angry and say, there's always dirty dishes in the sink, or there's never enough peace and quiet in the house, or something's always going on. So I would like you to make a goal. I'm just suggesting this. But maybe you get an anger diary and start writing down times that you get angry. Maybe they're at the same time every day. Again, noticing what triggers you. And there you can work with your girlfriend to help recognize those things. I would also like you to be aware of the words that you use, such as always and never, and start to decrease them, especially when you're angry.
I can give it a shot.
Anything's worth giving it a shot to improve where you're at. And the choice is yours of how good you want to be at getting over your anger. The only thing I can do is offer you the information. I can't force you into doing anything. It's always in your control.
I know.
And it sounds like you get frustrated with those kind of things because you want a quick fix.
Yes, I just want to be one.
I understand that. I understand that feeling of I just want to be like everybody else. I want to be a calm, normal person. And really, there's no true definition of normal and calm. Everybody gets angry. It's how we handle it and to what degree we handle it that's healthy. Because it's not unhealthy to stuff our emotions in, but it's certainly unhealthy to react in a way that puts everybody else in fear.
Okay, that makes sense.
So some other things I'd like you to think about and possibly start to get involved with is the yoga. We've discussed that before. And I believe if you've not mentioned correctly, if I've understood you correctly, that yoga is used quite frequently in your culture.
Yes. I'm very accustomed to yoga.
Okay, then that's definitely an area that you could maybe grow with your family and other people from your culture that would increase that relaxation and increase some bonding time with family members. Yoga is very well known for the relaxation ability that it gives you. Guided imagery kind of goes along with the meditation and the yoga, where you focus on what they like to say is your happy place. And things like, when you're not at the beach, thinking about being at the beach, doing the deep breathing issues and focusing on that to calm you down.
I guess I could try it. I mean, my dad does run a yoga session that he does every 3 times a week.
Well, there you go. You have a wonderful opportunity there for a twofold improvement. Helping yourself and getting closer to your father.
Well, I can't do it 3 times a week, but...
Okay. If you can just go once a week, maybe that's a good goal for you. I would suggest that you get some kind of calendar or some kind of document that you keep track of the things you want to do once a week, twice a week, once a month. And it's a place for you to start, because I believe that once you start this, you will enjoy that process, and it will start to increase you wanting to do more with it, because you'll start to feel so much better than having that anger inside of you. Another thing that's really important, I feel like, and I do this myself, is attend a massage therapist once a month.
No rubbing all over me?
Well, I understand that may be uncomfortable, but you might give it a shot. These people are trained very well with some of the things that they do. They can use reflexology, acupressure, even acupuncture, which is very well known in your culture, to help relieve certain issues that are going on with you.
I'll think about it.
Okay. And that's fine if you just give it some thought. One of the easiest things you can do is when you start to get angry or you're in the midst of an anger situation, you can say, relax and deep breathe. And just continue to repeat that pattern. Relax, relax. Or you can count out loud, maybe to 10. By the time you deep breathe and you've counted, you may be at a much healthier level of engaging in someone else that's causing you that anger.
Okay.
How about hobbies? Do you have any hobbies?
I really don't have time for hobbies. I like to draw, but I haven't done that in a long time.
Well, again, maybe you should sit down, schedule yourself some you time. And I'm sure that if it's going to help your anger, that I believe your girlfriend will encourage you to do that once a week for 15 minutes. I think that would be doable. Maybe as soon as you get home, head to somewhere that you can decompress and focus on things like that. Again, like I said, it would be important to communicate with your family. Other areas in that, painting, drawing, like you said, gardening. You might even take up a musical instrument. I'm not sure if you play one, but that's something that you could think about, even if you don't have musical talent. It's something that you're focusing on to try to take your mind off what's going on around you.
Okay. Can you write some of these things down?
Absolutely. I can actually print out some of these coping skills.
I can place them in a place where I can see them, my girlfriend can see them, and my family, and maybe they'll be able to help. I don't know.
I believe that would be a wonderful idea. I think that's a good first step for you. You're grasping onto that you've just got to accept the fact that this is something that you've got to do. I can only give you the information. I can provide you the information, but you're going. It's like I can fix a meal for you, but I can't force you to eat it.
True.
All right, so what I want you to do is address those interventions that I've given you this week, and I want you to be sure to focus on the fact that, soon, in just a couple of sessions, we're going to be done with what you're required to come for. And so we'll be transitioning out of this therapy, and I would like for you to have a good, solid plan in place of what you're going to do to help yourself, to increase that peace in your life.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, well, I would like to take you out and have another appointment scheduled, hopefully next week. Would that be possible?
Sure.
Okay, we'll go outside and set that up.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.